our guest participants, our beloved students, a very good morning to everybody. I deem it an honor to speak few words with you on this auspicious inaugural occasion of Scholar Skill Enrichment Program, a 3 weeks webinar for the enhancement of the career of the students. I would like to start with few words about our university. The Society of Daughters of Immaculate Collaborators was founded in 1984 in India, and DMI is known for its service in Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, South Sudan, Central African Republic in Africa, Brazil in South America. DMI boarded in Malawi in 2009 in building the higher education sector, and this is our 11th year here in Malawi. DMI St. John the Baptist University is fully accredited by National Council for Higher Education, Malawi, Malawi Accountants Board accredited, ACCA accredited, and the university is also a member of African Associations of University. The university started its operation in Mangochi and have expanded in Lilongwe with a campus. DMI St. John the Baptist University is always committed for quality enhancement and also for discipline. Today is the next step on the journey towards putting in place our system of devolved employment programs. Studies say in future, Africa is expected to have the world's largest potential workforce and going to become the driving force of the global engine. In another 20 years, Africa's working age population will double to 1 billion, exceeding that of China and India. Proper skills has the power to put millions of young Africans on the path of successful careers and empower them to build sustainable growth. This kind of webinars will help our students to face the current global needs, as currently companies in Africa are currently struggling to hire enough qualified candidates with appropriate skills. It is in this aspect DMI St. John the Baptist University, in collaboration with DMI St. Eugene University, have come up with this Scholar Skill Enrichment Program jointly with EDII India. Give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Teach him to fish and he eats for a lifetime. That's the motto of this webinar program. To truly compete in today's job market, you need more than a degree. Employers are looking for total package. Candidates who have the education needed to understand the job, the experience to carry out the technical duties, and the employability skills to be successful. Let me just tell something about globalization. This morning you woke up and put on a polo shirt. I hope I'm audible. This morning you woke up, put on a polo shirt that reads "Made in China" on the inside tag. You then went to your garage and got in a car that had parts that were manufactured in all parts of the world. You drove that car to grocery store where you brought grapes that were grown in Chile, sugar from Jamaica, curry from India, and sima from Malawi. You did all this because of globalization. So globalization has transformed the whole world into a small village. And as a result, the world economy is increasingly transcending the domestic boundaries, requiring a medium of communication shared by everyone. The result is English. The international companies are constantly expanding overseas, dealing with clients all over the India. Even though the companies are established all over the world, but career opportunities don't always reach you in white envelopes. If you are fortunate enough, you get a good job with handsome pay, even at a party. But if you are awkward with your employability skills, you may miss this opportunity as well. Skills are necessary for success in labor market at all employment levels and in all sectors. 75% of business surveyed reported that employability skills were as important or more important than technical skills in securing entry-level employment. A report of 2019 Job Outlook report says in terms of skills that differentiate candidates, employers say they want good communicators who can make decisions and solve problems while working effectively as a part of team. Hence, employability skills refers to attributes that a person encompasses that allow them to interact effectively with other people, particularly in the workplace, and these traits have often been attributed to success on the job. A full list of these employability skills traits could go up to hundreds. Employers are often looking for skills go beyond qualification and experience. Employers are often looking for skills that go beyond qualifications and experience. While candidates' education and experience may make you eligible to apply for a job, but to be successful in the role, they need to exhibit a mix of skills. That is important. They need a mix of skills. In times of high unemployment, employers may have choice of applicants and will prefer those with well-rounded employability skills. So we are putting this message to every student in Malawi, Zambia, those who are participating in this webinar. This webinar course is intended to help our students to start their journey towards the goal in Malawi and towards Malawi, Zambia, and Africa. And this course will deepen your understanding to these core conventions. Finally, I sincerely hope that the information shared in this webinar will be applied effectively in your life. Work hard will continue to bear fruit and lead to further improvements of youths in Africa. Before I wind up, let me quote Alvin Toffler. He says, "The illiterates of 21st century not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn." Once again, I wish you the session very well today and the upcoming series of webinars to come. Let's make our students responsible citizens. Thank you all for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for that profound speech. So may we please start today's session by Mr. D. Anthony Saharaj, Head of EDIC, DMI St. John the Baptist University, Malawi.
Good morning to all.
Morning.
Hope my voice is audible.
Yes, it's audible.
Thank you very much. It's my immense pleasure to be part of this wonderful webinar. Heartfelt thanks to the management and the staff members of St. John's, the Baptist University, as well as St. Eugene's University, St. Eugene University of Zambia. We have planned this program a couple of months back, actually. During the initial period of COVID-19, myself and the respected director, sir, Herman sir, we both together had a discussion in India. And we discussed about the current trend, what kind of changes this COVID-19 making in the world. That's how the discussion took place, actually. And sir was very much appreciated by the way we adopted the technology. And the whole country, I'm speaking about India actually, the whole country engaging themselves in participating this kind of webinars. The online internet and technology related things took place in a large manner. And by the way of this discussion, sir told me, why don't we organize a webinar for our African students? Immediately we start working on that. And we don't want this program as a normal program, actually, being an international program, because every resource trainers are representing from India, actually. So, what we thought, we don't want to be this program a light program. We want to have this program as a workshop. Here, what happening, there are a lot of programs, a lot of webinars took place here and there. All one day program, 2 days program, people coming inside, attending the program, going out. We don't know how far these people are getting transformed by the program. But when we start conducting these kind of programs, we are very keen on watching the transformation of the participants. That is the basic thinking behind this webinar, actually. And that's how this webinar took place, actually. And my dear participants, students, the schedule. I think you might have come across how this program, this 24 days program, we are having 18 days training. In this 18 days training, how we have designed this 18 days training. I think you have come across our pamphlets and brochures, which was distributed by Mr. Rajkumar. And before entering into that, I'd like to say something about myself. My name is Anthony Sagairaj, as Sir told, and I'm having 23 years of working experience in India. I worked for IT and the telecommunication industry for about 10 years, early 90s. And I started working for some banking institutions for about 10, 12 years. After serving 20 years of my service with some MNCs and corporate companies, I quitted my job in the year 2013, actually, and with the intention of doing something to the society. And that is the reason I was started my own company. The name of that company is Talent Management System. It's a very famed company in Tamil Nadu. It's one of the very leading state in India, where I'm speaking from. So I started this company in the year 2013, and till now I'm engaging myself as a skill development trainer, sales management trainer, motivational trainer, mentors for various institutions across my state and various business organizations. They are utilizing my services. That's how we are doing our life, actually. And coming back to the program, how we have designed. We have designed this program as a workshop, not a 1 day or 2 days webinar. It's not like 1 day or 2 days webinar. If you are seeing that the program chart, the day wise, the order wise, how we have designed, that itself shows we want what kind of transformation from you people. Once after the completion of these 18 days, definitely we are confident that all the participants who are attending this webinar will definitely get some kind of transformation related to your career. Why career is important? Why we are speaking something about our career? This is our first webinar. Both the universities are conducting, taking the initiation for the first time. In the first webinar, everybody, all the panel members, now you are seeing a lot of panel members over here, all the panel members come together, discuss together, and we came to the conclusion that the career choices, career success. Why we choose this career success as our first webinar? You may come out with your answers through chat, actually. You can chat with your answers, and you chat. In that course, I'll just explain within a few minutes how we are designing the program and how about the resource trainers, who are all the resource trainers going to accompany with you for this program. Today we are going to speak something about career choices. People are thinking, graduates are thinking, career, automatically it will come. Somebody will refer me. Some job sites may refer me some jobs. Immediately I'll go and join. That's how I'll be starting my career. So you people are thinking, majority of you people are thinking that career is on its choice. But we are saying career is not on its choice. It's the choice of yours actually. So that is the thing today we are going to discuss myself. And tomorrow we are going to discuss on a topic cash flow quadrants. There are plenty of ways after globalization, as VCs are told. After globalization, earlier there was very limited choice for us to take part actually. Now we are having plenty of ways, plenty of cash flow quadrants, cash flow opportunities. Now, what is the purpose of career? We want to earn money. How we can earn money? What are all the ways available in this small village, as VCs are told? Because after globalization, the world is, it's like a small village actually. What are all the opportunities available? Where are all the ways? Which are all the ways you can adopt to make some money? That is what we are going to discuss by tomorrow. Cash flow quadrants. That is why a young entrepreneur of India, Mr. P. Grayson Tony, and I will tell some information about him by tomorrow. After that, the role of EDC. It might be a new name, new word to you people. What is EDC? What is EDIC? That is Entrepreneur Development Innovation Center or Cell. So I am the head for Entrepreneur Development Innovation Cell, St. John the Baptist University, Malawi, in association with, we are associating ourselves with EDII, Entrepreneur Development Institute of India. It's a Government of India enterprises, solely owned by Government of India. Now we are associating our institutes with EDI. I am taking the process. It is processing actually. And that EDII is having plenty of things to do for the young entrepreneurs through the institutions, where we can find new entrepreneurs. We can find new entrepreneurs only from your bench, only from your crowd actually. So the EDI is focusing much with the institutions. That's the way every institutions in India is equipped with a cell called Entrepreneur Development Cell. That is what EDIC, Entrepreneur Development Innovation Cell, Innovation Center, or Entrepreneur Development Cell. Anyway, we can call. So, what is the duty of this Entrepreneur Development Cell? How this Entrepreneur Development Cell is going to helpful for meeting your goals, achievements in your career? Because we are going to set up a EDC in your institution. You may think, sir, all of us, we are outgoing students. We are going out this year, and how far this EDC will helpful to us? Now, being alumni of this institution, you can anytime come out with all your ideas, and you can take all the support from EDC. That is the thing which we are going to discuss on that third day, role of EDC. That will be taken by Dr. Lourdes Kubalarayan. He is a very senior personality. He was completed 35 of his research experience as an academician. Now he is a director of EDC in a leading institution in India. Next to that, SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis, as VC sir told, we used to say in our seminars and webinars, your graduation certificate can take you to the interviews, and there is no assurance for your job. Your graduation certificate may take you to the interview hall, may not assure the job actually. Then which will give you the assurance for taking you a job? That is, as VC sir told, skill sets. What kind of skill set you are having? That are all the things matter, providing you a job. So, teaching, what is happening in your institution? You know the difference of teaching, training, and mentoring, my dear students. You know the difference of teaching. What is teaching? What is training? What is the difference between a teacher and a trainer and a mentor? You can leave your comments. You can leave your comments. But I'm not waiting for your comments because I'm speaking approximately 6,000 kilometers away from you. So, my question to you is, Yes, you have to come out with yours. So, skills. The skills are the deciding factors to make your career a great success. So, on that day, that SWOT analysis day, we are going to discuss about how we can develop and update and define our skills. That will be handled by again myself. And the next, after identifying what is your skills, what is your strength, what are all the opportunities available, now you are supposed to pitch yourself to others. Next day will be pitching yourself or selling yourself. So your how you can pitch yourself with your strengths to others. Again, that will be handled by myself. And next, setting smart goals. Setting smart goals. Now you know what is my strength. Now you know what are my career choices. Now you know what are all the opportunities I am having. Now I should set my goal. What kind of goal? Short-term goal. What kind of long-term goal am I? So those things we are going to discuss on that particular day. That will be handled by Dr. V.S. Mejitoni, who is a eminent professor of a Jesuit institution for Commerce Department. Following that, you are having successful employment traits. What are all the employment qualities need for an employment success? Because career is nothing but your employment. What are all the qualities you have to become a successful employee? And the next day, successful entrepreneur traits. So what are all the successful entrepreneur traits? If you want to become a successful entrepreneur, there should be some traits. Those things we'll be discussing on those days. After that, opportunities in entrepreneurship. Because as we already discussed, globalization. This globalization is giving us plenty of opportunity to become a successful entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship will have lot of things to love that. Those things we will discuss in the days to come. And these entrepreneur opportunities and digital transformation and digital channel will be handled by Mr. Abdul Latif, who is a young entrepreneur, again from a state called Kerala. It's again a famous state in India. People used to say God's own country, such a beautiful state, Kerala. Mr. Abdul Latif, a young entrepreneur who is the CEO of Exam Summary, he will handle those things. And the next day, that is July 15th, is the big day. We have waited for this gentleman's appointment for the past 20 days. Dr. Raman Gujral, who is the director of Entrepreneur Development Institute of India. He is going to speak with you people, and he is a internationally known figure, and he is controlling the entire institutions of India. He is speaking about the entrepreneurship overview and how this EDII is going to support you, and how this EDC, you can utilize this EDC for your career great success. And following that, we are having ideation and design thinking. You may have a lot of ideas, and how you can make that ideas into the real. Those things we are going to discuss. For that, we are having Mr. Shibin Muhammad. He is assistant faculty of EDII, again from Kerala, God's own country. And next will be, again, there is a big day. Two big days, July 17th. That will be a panel discussion. That day, there will be a group of members, probably the director of EDI, assistant faculty, senior faculties, and some of the EDC members join together. We'll be in the panel, and you are supposed to ask all your questions the entire day. The whole 2 hours, you are supposed to shoot out all your questions, and all your questions will be answered. That is again a second big day. After that, we are coming out with some kind of life skills which can enrich your career success, like emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, again, it is going to handle by a doctor. He's a very famous dental surgeon who was presented a lot of papers in international dental magazines. Actually, she will speak about emotional intelligence with you. After that, following self-esteem, self-trust, successful interviews, how you can overcome your interviews, leadership traits. And this is how we have designed this webinar. Actually, the thinking behind creating such a kind of workshop is very simple. We want transformation. We want to give you clarity, because without clarity, if you are having goals, there is no use actually. Right. Now we are entering into the program. I have completed something which is needed actually. And now we are entering into the program. Our today's topic is career choices. Why career choices is very important in our life? Why it is very important for our life? You can chat. So far, I didn't see any of the people chatting actually, but still, I'm expecting a kind of positive participation from all the students actually. Now, my question is, this is my second or third question which I'm asking to you people. The question is, why career is important in our life? Why career is important in our life? Sorry, Mr. Rajkumar sir, am I audible? Rajkumar sir, am I audible? So I'm giving some time for seeing your chatting and all. I didn't see any chat so far. Right, now we are continuing. Why the career is very, very important? Because your career is going to take the maximum part of your life. Your career is going to take the maximum portion of your life. Because, for example, if you are starting your career by 25 of your age and you will be retired by when you are reaching 60 or 65, 35 to 40 years of your life you are going to engage yourself in a career. If that is the case, you want a beautiful, wonderful, lovable, likable career, or you may see a lot of people how they are starting their Monday morning. I'm seeing lot of 75, 80% of the people, surrounded by myself, they are not starting Monday morning in a very charmful manner, enlightened manner, or energetic manner. They'll be starting like this. So Monday morning, I have to go work. I feel this is so stressful. They'll learn something like that. Even after completing that Sunday holiday, they are not ready to start their Monday morning in a very brisk manner because they are not in the place. They are not in the right place. They are not feeling that working environment as a comfort zone. If they felt that their working zone is very comfort, then they'll be having more interest to enter inside that particular zone. They are not feeling that comfortness. Why they are not feeling comfortness? They are feeling some kind of stress. Even though we are in a globalization era, 75, 80% of, there is a one statistic which is saying 75, 80% of our working environment are having an attitude of negative symptoms. Very few working environments are having positive things inside, and majority of the working environments are having negative impact, negative surroundings, something like that. And you people are ready for a hunt actually. Where you are going to join? You are going to join for a employment, because majority, as like India, I hope almost the major share of you people also interested in engaging yourself in an employment actually. So the statistics are clearly saying working environment. We are seeing in the present scenario, the major share is negative working environment. In that working environment, how you are going to succeed, that is also playing a vital role, right? So that these are all the things we have to consider, right? I don't want to give a very lengthy lecture. We will start this session with a small story. Somebody from the administration side can share some information about my audio and video, this thing. It's good. Okay, fine. Now we will start with a small story actually. After that story, you may come to know that how you can interrelate this story with your life actually. It's too hot actually. First day, because I am speaking from a very hot place actually. Almost 40 degrees outside. And I think you are in a very cold environment. I saw today morning your temperature, the maximum temperature is around 24 degrees. If we need 24 degrees, we have to switch on our air conditioner. So nowadays in India, the government not recommended us to use air conditions because of this COVID-19. Right, we will go to the story. A small village. Imagine a small village at Mangochi. Am I pronounced correctly? Mangochi. You imagine a small village near Mangochi or Mangochi village, the Mangochi town. There are two friends. One is Dominic, another one is Edward. There are two friends. From the childhood, they were friends. Actually, I take this name. I Google what are all the common names for boys in Malawi. There are some names available over there, and I took these two names, Dominic and Edward, because those names are very common in our place also. So I took that. It's easy for me to pronounce. So I took Mr. Dominic and Edward. So these are all the two friends. From the childhood, they were friends actually. They started their schooling. They completed their schooling. For example, they completed their higher secondary. Imagine. So after higher secondary, Dominic's family is very poor. They are not in the position to send his son to the higher studies. So they have stopped their education for Dominic. And they are okay. Yeah, who Edward's family is okay. They are good in, they are good. So they are sending their son for higher studies with some college or university. In this time, this Dominic, he's not having education. He's not going to any school. So naturally, he wants to support his family by the way of money. So he joined himself with a local company. What company you can say? Yeah, you can say a wood cutting company, a sawmill. He joined in a sawmill as a woodcutter. Imagine, after completing his schooling, he joined himself as a woodcutter in a sawmill at Mangochi itself. Now, this gentleman, Edward, he moved to the college, and this is how they are completing their next 3 years. So, imagine, Dominic joined as a woodcutter. By that time, his salary was monthly salary was $100. For example, you take 100 US dollars. And second year, best performance, he showed his performance. He got a little increment, Dominic. Now it is $125. And third year also, it's a very good performance in his career. So the one of the chairman of the institution, the CEO of the institution, that company, he provided additional $25. Now 3 years, by the end of these 3 years, he is taking $150 as his monthly salary. By this time, Edward came out of his college after completing his degree. Now Dominic is 3 years experienced person in a company, and Dominic is a fresh graduate who is coming out of the college actually. By this time, Edward's parents are becoming old actually. They are not healthy actually, and that is the situation. Edward is not in the position of moving his family from this Mangochi to a big city. Actually. Now he is in his family situation. He wants to stay in Mangochi with his family members, being a single child. Now, Edward, after completing his graduation, trying for job here and there, applying. Everybody is asking him to come and join in the city. There is no job in the town actually. And his family situation is not perfect. So what he thought, till sometime we can be in our town. We will work for some time. And we will, all normal appointments, not any big appointments, very normal appointments with a package of $125 to $150 kind of jobs he's getting it. So what he thought, for this job, taking my family members, parents to the town, to the city, that we, so for some time, let us work for Mangochi. And immediately he is asking his friend, Dominic, to help him. He asked Dominic to recommend himself to the CEO of that sawmill to work along with him. Actually, Dominic initially hesitated, but after knowing the situation, now he is willing to recommend Edward to his boss. Actually, one day he took Edward and gave a brief introduction to his managing director about his situation and asking for a job. Immediately, the MD replies, "This is a wood cutting company. We are having only wood cutting job. You are a graduate. How come you can manage this job?" Edward replied very confidently, "Sir, it is my thing. I will definitely handle this job. You provide me the job. I can show myself better." So the MD was convinced and immediately gave him a job as a woodcutter. He fixed the salary for Edward as $150 because of his education, and he told very clearly, Dominic is having 3 years of experience to take the salary of $150. Now, for you, being a graduate, I'm giving you the same salary of what Dominic is drawing. Prove yourself and grow yourself. That's how they started their career. Both of them are happy. Every day they are coming to work together and they went home together. Every month they are taking salary and they are living a very comfort zone. By this time, Edward also very much interested with the work actually. This is how the days gone. 1 year over. Now there is a big day in every career. There is a big day for every employee. That day is a appraisal day. You may aware of this particular. Every company will have its performance appraisal day. I think it's again a corporate culture. So even if it is India or Africa or anywhere, Europe, wherever it may be, this kind of performance appraisal will take place to analyze, to grade the employee's performance. Based on the performance appraisal only, you people are supposed to have your next level promotions, monetary benefits, everything actually. So the big day came. These two boys, Dominic and Edward, they are assembled in front of the managing director, the CEO. First, as a senior, Dominic entered inside the cabin. He showed his performance statement to the chairman. After seeing his performance, very much appreciated Dominic, and he gave the increment of another $25. From this month onwards, your salary will be $175. Dominic was happy as usual. He came out of the cabin. The next man is Edward. He went inside the cabin and discussed with the chairman. Chairman, after seeing the performance sheet, he was very happy and he put from this month onwards, your salary will be $200. There is an increment of $50. And Edward is also very happy, both of them coming out. Now there's a discussion between these two boys, these two friends. What might be the discussion? What is the mindset of Edward and what is the mindset of, just imagine, what might be the mindset of Edward and Dominic? As you rightly think, Dominic is little stressed actually. He may think, I'm having 4 years of experience. I only recommended this boy, my friend to this company, but I'm having only $25 of increment and this boy is having $50 of increment. How come this is acceptable? He's, he's having some terrible feelings. He want to share the same feelings with his boss, as he is very friendly with his boss. He went inside his boss and asked, "Sir, why you gave me $25 as increment and why you gave $50 increment to my friend?" Immediately the boss replied, "I am not running a charity trust, my dear friend. This is a business organization, which means I rely on profit and performance. Your performance is lower than Edward's performance. Edward's performance is much higher than your performance. So I paid $50 as increment for him and $25 increment for him." Now Dominic convinced of the statement. Now he is coming back, and there is something in his mind. He is thinking himself. So after all, my friend who is having 1 year experience is showing this much of performance in his job, then how come I, being a senior, I should do something? The moment he decides something, from next day onwards, he start work very hard actually. He is not wasting any sort of time. Every day, starting his work by 9 o'clock without any rest, he is doing. Previous year, he used to cut only 25, 30 trees every day. Now he is seeing every day he is cutting 40, 45, 50 trees. He himself very much surprised. He himself, feeling some kind of comfortness actually. Sorry, a kind of comfortness actually. Now he is feeling himself and he is thinking himself, yes, this is how this Edward is working. Now I am also doing the same work. It's happy. Both of them every day they are coming out, they are doing some work, going back. This is how they are like. Again the 1 year over. The big day came, the performance appraisal day. Both of them get inside the chamber of the CEO. Being a senior, Dominic entered first and he showed his performance sheet to the managing director, also CEO. CEO was very happy on seeing the performance. He was very much appreciated and immediately he sanctioned from this month onwards, your increment will be $50 or no $50, $75. Now, what is your present right, sir? I am drawing $175 per month. From this month onwards, your salary will be $250. What a wonderful moment for our Dominic. He came out with a very great pride. Again, it's a turn of our Edward. He went inside and showed his performance appraisal to the CEO. On seeing that performance appraisal, performance details, the CEO was very much surprised about the performance. And he's asking Edward, how you are doing this kind of splendid performance. It's one of the fabulous performance in the history of this company actually. And with the same happiness, he is asking Edward, what is your present salary? Edward said, I'm taking 200 US dollars as my monthly salary. From this month onwards, your take home will be $300. That's how it was signed. And again, the same situation, both of them sitting together. Now you just imagine the situation of Dominic. Terrible, you know. With the same terribleness, he entered into the same CEO and asking the same question, sir, why? The last year you told some blah blah reasons, and I worked, I put extra effort and I showed some extra performance too, but still you have paid more when compared with myself. The reply also same from the CEO. Dear Dominic, this is not the charity trust. I am running an organization, I am running a business. Profit and performance playing a vital role for everybody. Still, I am saying your performance is lower than Edward's performance, and still Edward's performance is higher than your performance. Now he is confused. Who is confused? Dominic is confused. He don't know what to do. The CEO suggests, better, he is your friend only, you know, better you go and chat with him about what he is doing. Now there is no other choice for Dominic. He came out of the chamber. He took our Edward to the canteen and asked straight away this question. My dear friend, I also worked very hard. I also put all my strengths towards my work. But still, the company says my performance is lesser than your performance, or your performance is greater than my performance. I don't know how this happening. Kindly suggest. Very cool answer from Edward. Hi, my dear friend. There is nothing secret. Every day I started my work by doing this. I'll be sharpening my axe before cutting the trees. This is my everyday exercise. When you sharpen your axe, that is a question raised by Edward, and the answer from Dominic is which means he didn't so far in the previous years, in the previous months, he didn't sharpen his axe. With the sharp axe, Edward can able to produce more results because cutting, wood cutting is the job. For cutting the woods, which is essential, which is the basic tool, your axe is the basic tool. Then you should have a sharpened axe to cut the trees. Edward doing this as his exercise by the way of sharpening his axe, and Dominic is missing this exercise, and every day he is putting hard work. It shows, that's all for the story, my dear participants. It shows career, as we discussed earlier, career is going to play the maximum portion of your life. This is how this story will resemble how your career is going to be. There is no merits for who you are. There is no merit for your qualification, but there are merits. There are merits for your day to day, on your day to day progress. Day to day, what you are going to do in your career? Are you going to do some research in your career? No, you are going to work. Every day you are going to work for some companies, work for some organization. You are going to do some work. You are going to deal with the people, which means you are going to deal with skills every day. So that is the reason I told in the beginning. Your degree certificate may take you to the interview hall, but there is no guarantee in providing that degree certificate will provide you the job. But there is a guarantee if you are enriched yourself with multi skill sets related to your career success. The skills in the sense how the Edward performed, that is called the skill set. If you are having a good skill set, definitely you will be having. Yes, sir. Now I understood, sir. Skills are playing vital role in our career, sir. And what kind of skill set am I having, sir? How do I know what kind of skill set? What is the difference between talent and skills? Sir, I'm having some kind of talents. I'm having some kind of skills. What is the difference between talent and skills? Already I was asking you a question that what is the difference between teaching, training and mentoring? I didn't see any chat. I don't know any technical problem or like that. Nobody gave your answer to chat. My first question, I was asking you that what is the difference between teaching, a teacher, trainer and a mentor? I'll tell you the answer now. A teacher mainly deals with knowledge. They are knowledge-based teachers. A trainer, mainly they are dealing with the skills. They are dealing with the skills-based. They are sharpening your skills. The mentor, who is a person, can helpful to you to reach your goals, career goals. These are all the roles of the teacher, trainer, as well as mentor. All your people related with the university, they are all your teachers. They are all dealing with knowledge. And we kind of people, we are the trainers and mentors. We can train, we can sharpen your skills. We can speak with you on enriching your skills, define your skills, define your career platforms like that. And we can mentoring also. We can suggest plenty of ways to make your career successful. So this is now back to the pavilion, back to the point. As I told you, why you people are no, this is something new. Why you people are watching cricket and football, the soccer game? Because there is a thrill inside. In cricket, you know, there is in every over there are 6 balls. The intention of the bowler is very simple. He wants to out the batsman. With that intention only, he is bowling all his 6 deliveries. But the intention of the batsman is entirely different. It's just opposite. He hits 6s and 4s. That is your career. Every day you are going to come out with a lot of difficulties, a lot of objections, a lot of problems, and your duty is to deal with objections, deal with the problems with the help of your idea, creativity, innovation, skills, and talents. So that is the reason, you imagine if you are attending an interview, the interview time will be approximately some 10 minutes. You will be going with your files, carrying a file like this, well dressed. You just think that how much time that interviewer is having patience to look into your files actually, look into your educational. I used to conduct a lot of interviews for many companies in India. For example, if I'm conducting 5 to 8 minutes interview for a candidate means, I'm having hardly 20-30 seconds to watch the educational qualification. That's all. I will keep the file aside. 5 minutes, 30 minutes gone, and 4 minutes and 30 minutes balance. What I'm going to speak with them, with that particular candidate? I'm going to speak on skills. I'm going to ask them questions. I'm going to ask questions to know what kind of skill set, what kind of competencies he is having. Based on the competencies, there are two types of job. Here in India, students, they used to ask, sir, we were thinking when we are studying our college days, we'll be getting some $1,000 as our monthly salary. But the real situation is entirely different, sir. People are ready to offer only $200 sir. What, sir? How come we can able to run life with this $200-300, sir? Then I used to say very simply, the way you are choosing your career, the way you are choosing your job is not absolutely correct. Because there are two types of job. What are the two types of job? One low salary profile and another one is high salary profile. Everybody of us are interested in high salary profile only. What is the difference between low salary profile and high salary profile? It's very simple. Low salary profile, there is no need to implement your idea, your thought process, your thinking, your innovation, and your creativity. Not necessary. There is a platform. There is a platform. There is a device. There is a system. You will be going and simply sitting in front of the system and doing every day, which was already stored, registered in that computer. Data entry operator, clerk, office administrator, all those jobs are considered as low salary jobs because there is no need for your ideas, your innovation, your creativity, and your thought process. And there are high salary profile is there. What is that high salary profile? How it can be defined? You are supposed to use your creativity, ideology. Again, it's a reverse. Jobs for introverts, jobs for extroverts. Introverts cannot engage themselves with the extrovert type of job. Extroverts cannot engage themselves as a introvert type of job. Sir, what do you mean by introvert and extrovert? Introvert, people who are restricted themselves. They are not dealing with others. They restricted their communication. Dealing with people is restricted. They are considered as introverts. They can fit for these kind of office jobs. We can say office jobs. No freedom. 24 hours CCTV camera monitoring. Everything will be there. And there is another job, creativity, innovation, thought process related. You can implement your own ideas. For example, sales jobs. We can say sales, entrepreneurship, sales, self-employment jobs, marketing jobs, programming jobs, film industry, media industry, all jobs related with creativity, all high-paid jobs. For that high-paid jobs, the employers are there in the need of a kind of skill set oriented people. For these normal jobs, they need graduates. Graduates are more than enough to do that work. So if you are having graduation alone, you are not having any other skills. I'm not having any other competencies. I'm having my graduation certificate. Definitely, I'm assuring you, you'll be getting a low salary profile. Because there are 4 important questions which you are going to answer in your interview panel. When you're showing yourself to your employer, these 4 questions are mandatory. Question number 1. Tell me something about yourself. You know the answer very well. We will find the answer, correct and expected answer in the coming days. Why you choose this as your degree program? Another important question. Why you choose commerce degree, English degree, engineering degree? Why you choose this as your degree program? Second question. What are all the additional qualities and qualifications you have gained during your degree program? During your degree program. The point behind this question is how much you are responsible. We want to know as an employer, I want to know how much extra responsibility you are having apart from graduation. What are all the additional qualities and qualifications you have gained during your graduation, not after completing your graduation? And the fourth important question, why should I give this job to you? You should have answers. All these questions can answers, may have answers if you are enriched with the excellent skill set. Actually, so please understand, my dear participants, skills are playing a vital role, a crucial role in your career. So the prime important point is to identify your skills. People may think career is on its own choice. No, it's not other people's choice. It's your choice. The purpose of this program, today we are discussing about career choices. The purpose of this program is enlightening yourself, enlightening you people with all the blocks related with your career success. End of the day, when we are reaching July 24th, we'll be happy. You know what I'm going to do in the coming days actually. So that is the reason behind this webinar. So ensure that I don't know how many participants today in this live webinar. And suppose some of your friends may miss today's session, you may incorporate all those people in the coming days also. Now, I am shooting out another important question. As we discussed, sir, I know what kind of skill set I am having. Now I know what kind of career I am going to choose. And now I am ready to fit myself with an organization, sir. Now I'm going to fit myself with a business company, sir. I want to fit myself with an institution, sir. Before that, there are two kinds of job. You know the meaning of professionals. Who are all we considered as professionals? Who are all professionals? There are professionals, doctors. We call doctors as professionals, engineers as professionals, auditors, chartered accountants as professionals, teachers, lawyers, advocates, they are professionals, and people from sales, they are also now they are saying themselves as professionals. All other category employment are now not considered as professionals. You can take a police officer, he cannot say that I am a professional. But a college professor, he can say that I am a professional. A doctor can say that I am a professional. An engineer can say that I am a professional. But a bank manager, he could not say that I am a professional. Collector, prime minister, recently, I think, I forgot this. Mr. Lazarus is your new president. Am I correct? Recently, he was elected. Lazarus and some other name will come. Sorry, I forgot. Heartful wishes to Mr. Lazarus for doing something good for your country and to the society. So now, Lazarus, when we start speaking about Lazarus, I missed the regular this evening. Really, I missed it where I ended my session. Right. Now, sorry. I would like to play a video. Before playing that video, I would like to ask you a simple question. Yeah, that's what we have discussed. So after knowing this professional, let us complete this professional details and we will go to that video. So these people are considered as professionals and other people. Our president is not considered as a professional actually. Then what is the difference between professionals and other people? Professionals are the solution providers. They are dealing with the problems. People approach these professionals with some problems. We approach an advocate not in a normal mode. If we are having some problem, we will approach a lawyer, advocate to find a solution. When we are knocking the door of the doctor, when we are having some problem, physically, mentally, we are having some problem, now we want solution from the doctor. When we are approaching an engineer to take the solution again, and how the teachers are performing, every day they are giving solution to many students' problems actually. So that is the difference between professionals. Professionals, they may be with skills, they may not be with skills. That is secondary. For them, skills are secondary. They are mainly dealing with the knowledge. So, what they have studied in their school days, what they have studied in their college days, they are applying it in their career. Whereas the non-professional category, we are not applying our education, what we have studied in our college daily. Whereas we are going to apply something different. That is skills. We can say soft skills, we can say career skills, we can say life skills. So skills are playing an important role. Now, I know the first day I don't want to threaten you or frighten you by the way of telling skills, 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 skills. Everybody is are having skills. Our duty is to just, everybody is having skills. Somebody is showing to others, many people are restricted themselves. All introverts are having skills. An introvert can become a successful introvert. An extrovert will never become an introvert, but an introvert definitely can become an extrovert. Right. Sir, now I'm having good skills, sir. Now I'm ready to engage in a company, sir, in an organization, in an institution, in a company, in a corporate, in a multinational organization. My simple question: what does it take an organization to grow? What does it take an organization to grow? Because you are going to work for an organization, or you are going to work for an institution, or you are going to work for a company. Now, question is simple: what does it take a company to grow? What does it take an organization to grow? What does it take an institution to grow? This is my question. Now, you can come out with your answer. You can come out with your answer. We are running out of time. I was having a lot of PowerPoints and all. Running is time is running not like anything. Okay. My question, I think this is my fourth question. Last week, the entire week, I was asking about you students, my dear students. I asked a couple of your professors, lecturers about the students, how Malawi students and Zambia students react towards this kind of situation. They said, sir, all these people are technically strong, they are good in English, and they are very brave to come forward. And I was expecting a lot of chatting. I don't know. I'm not able to see any of the chatting. I think the administrator locked something up. Right. I don't know. Fine. So my question is very simple. You may have a lot of answers, but you are not showing your answers. To find the answer, we will go with a small 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes video. Let us watch this video. You watch the codes, subtitles. This video is with subtitle along with the audio. I don't know how far the network is going to support. There might be some problem. Please forgive us because these are all technology related program. I am speaking exactly 6,100 kilometers away from you. Yesterday I checked the distance between my place and Zambia. Malawi is 5,500 kilometers from my place, and Zambia is almost 6,100 kilometers from my place. So we are running behind the technology. Now I'm planning to play a video. There is an answer in that video. You may have a lot of answers for my previous question. What does it take an organization to grow? Which one, which two, which three will take an organization or company or institution to grow? This is my question. The answer is available in this video. watch the video. Now I'm sharing the screen. Hope you have seen the video. I don't know how was the quality, audio, video. I don't know how many of you able to read the subtitles. So before playing this video, I was asking you a very simple question. What does it take an organization to grow? What does it take an organization to grow? What does an organization, what does it take an organization to grow? You may have a lot of answers in your mind, but the correct answer is only one. What is that one? What is that one? If you are thinking that people, if you are thinking that people means, that is the correct answer. That is a fantastic answer. What does it take an organization to grow? People are the prime resources, prime tool for taking an organization advance to the next level. What kind of people? You people are eagerly waiting to take a job. Like the same way, there are employers. They are also interested to providing you job. If you become a successful entrepreneur, you are ready. You are supposed to provide a lot of job to the fellow people. Now, employers also ready to give you job. To whom they are ready to give job? They are going to give job to the people. People, normal people are people with skills and qualities. That is the difference. That is the difference. People with skills and qualities and extra. In this video, it was clearly mentioned what sort of people, what kind of people is required helping an organization to grow to the next level. People with imagination, the first quality in that video. This is the first quality mentioned actually. People with imagination. If you are, who will have imagination? Only the extroverts will have imagination. So the first quality, people with imagination. If you are not having imagination, then you are entitled for a low scale profile. Please understand, underline this. So people with imagination, ability to take up challenges. Why, sir? I should have the ability of taking challenges because every day you are going to face challenges. That is going to be your working environment. That is going to be your business environment. That is going to be your organization. Every day you are going to face challenges. Then how you are going to overcome the challenges? Which means people should have the ability of take up the challenges. Should have broad and horizons. Teamwork, uh, competencies, fast and consistent. All those things are considered as broad and horizons. I am not having narrow mind. I am having broad mind. Those people are needed for employment. And people who can spot promise and turn it into performance. Oh, this guy, he is such a guy. He will tell what he will do. In Tamil Nadu, in India, there is a famous film star who named Rajinikanth. He used to say, I will say what I do. I will do what I say. Like the way. Got my point. I love plenty of Hollywood people also. Eddie Murphy was my favorite hero during 90s actually. After completing by the time of doing our college in the early 90s, 89, 90s, I was a big fan of Eddie Murphy. Recent days, I love Will Smith. We love Will Smith, Bruce Willis, plenty of people, right? So now we are speaking about ability to take on challenges, people with imagination, people with broadened horizons, people who can spot promise and turn the same promise into performance, always searching for opportunities, winning opportunities. What are all the ways available to win? Constantly, people who can constantly searching for opportunities, people with passion. If you are not having passion, your Monday morning will be terrible every week. You just think that if you start feeling stressed by the way of going to your office Monday morning, what will happen? You lose everything. Your life will be stressful. So you should have passion in your career. If you are not having interest in a particular job, your mind and soul is not adopting the job, what you are doing, quit the job. You are not in the necessity for taking up them. Your world is very big. This globalization is having plenty of other opportunities to fit yourself. Driven by the dreams and believing your dreams. The employers want the people who are driven by their dreams. What kind of dream you are having? There is a very famous quote in India. It's not the dream what you are having in your sleep. It's the dream which never allows you to sleep. This famous quote by our past president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was a very friendly president to the students community especially. He is not related with any political party. He is a scientist. He was a scientist. Now he is no more. He used to say, dream is not dream what you are having in your sleep. Dream is a dream which never allows you to sleep actually. That kind of driven by the dreams. Those kind of people are essential, important, prepared to go to the hard way because nothing will come easy in your career. It's not going to be the easiest road you are going to travel. So everything will be hard actually. So you should have the capability of taking the high road, constantly surprising others. Every day, if you are having challenges, every day you are facing problems, every day you are supposed to use your creativity and ideology and innovation. If that is the case, every day you are having the opportunity for showing, surprising others. That's how the thrill is there. That's how your career is going to give you much interest. It's so constantly surprising others. You should have that caliber of surprising others with your capacity and action taken. And the people will never quit and give up, even though the roads are tough. Definitely, you are going to travel in a tough road actually, even though it is employment or either it is employment or entrepreneurship. The road will be very tough actually. So you are going to travel in the tough road. So you should not give up and quit from the next. What you are seeing, set examples through their actions. That is the role of the leader. You joined in a company, first year, some promotion, second year, will be the leader. If you become a leader, now you are supposed to set examples to others and taking responsibility. To know your responsibility, only we are asking that third question during your interviews. Actually, what are all the additional qualities and qualifications you have gained during your graduation? We want to know how much responsible you are having. So these are all the qualities. Who I am, what you are doing, all those things, and following the principles. What principles? Honesty, sincerity, confidence, service. See how many things an employer is in the need actually. They are not asking for graduates. They are asking for employees. Then what is the difference between graduates and employees? Graduates who are holding only the graduation, not with any kind of employability skills. People now we have seen a lot of things. I have read a lot of things. What things? Imagination, ability to take challenges, broaden spot promise, turn it to performance, searching for opportunities, people with passion, driven by dreams, taking responsibility, surprising others, never quitting, never give up. All those things are considered as employability skills. There are work ethics. Don't confuse yourself with work ethics and employability skills. The attendance, punctuality, behavior, teamwork, communication. Those things are all ethics. You forget about this. These are all the qualities related with your competencies. Nothing but competency. So the employers are in the need of employees. What is the difference between an employee and a graduate? Graduate who is having graduation degree alone, with the help of his, with the support of his graduation degree, is knocking the door of the employers. And there are people extroverts. They are having graduation certificate. They are enriched themselves with a lot of skills. They enrich themselves with a lot of competencies. Now they are having the options of choosing. They are having wide, multiple choice of options to choose. We want, the employers want these kind of people. Then only the people will grow. Naturally, the organization will grow. So this is the prime thing. The career is not your choice. The career is it's your choice. It's not others' choice. Please understand. You are thinking. Many of your the students community are thinking that I have to take suggestion from a senior. I have to take suggestion from a professor. How do a professor know about your interest, your inner interest? Taking suggestion from the parents, neighbors, uncle, aunt. No, that are all not the correct strategies to choose your career. The career choose a choice 100% based on your competencies. So understand, we will have 1 hour 25 minutes we have covered. So we are having some more time to share. Then I will tell you another small story. So far, what we have discussed is very important things we have discussed so far. Career is not other people's choice. Career is your choice. Why we have organized, why we are organizing this kind of webinar, this kind of workshop is to transform you people, giving more clarifications, clarifying your goals. That is the objective of this webinar. This is going to be the 18 days webinar, 18 days program and 24 days webinar, all leading personalities, which means they are conducting programs. Some of the resource trainers available in the list. Today, if you are checking those people, they are conducting some programs for some leading institutions in India. So what the Indian students are getting today, tomorrow you are going to get the same. That is the reason behind. That is the purpose of globalization. That's what our vice chancellors have earlier told. Globalization. No India, no Africa, no Malawi, no Europe, no America, Japan. All are same. If that is the case, this webinar should transform almost all the participants. I don't want to leave. Today morning I was attending a mass. Being a Roman Catholic, I was attending a mass. Today the main reading is about human dignity actually. A peculiar situation in the main reading today. Jesus Christ was visiting a village near Galileo, I think. There he saw two human affected with the evil spirit, and he did a miracle over there by the way of throwing that evil spirit towards a piglet crowd, and those pigs, they fell down from the mountain and fell down in the ocean, and they died. On hearing those information, the people belongs to that area, they turn to Jesus Christ and they request Jesus Christ to leave their village. Dear Jesus Christ, leave away from our village. We don't want you. Because there, the human dignity, I was thinking actually in the morning while I was attending the Holy Mass. What kind of human dignity those people showed to Jesus Christ. This is the one place, I think, in the entire Bible, this is the only one place which the people reluctant against Jesus Christ. That is human dignity. We are expecting human dignity by this program actually. We want every participant should take up the information sharing in this webinar, and you should enrich yourself in your great career success. That is the purpose, right? So this is what the things we have moved with. And before ending this program, because we are having another 20 minutes hardly, this 20 minutes, I will come out, shoot out a small story. This is a very old fable. When we were child, when I was child, this story was told. Any children in India will they used to have this story in their childhood. I don't know. This story is very popular. You may know this story too. Story of the hare and the tortoise, rabbit and the tortoise. There are two in a forest. A rabbit and a tortoise lived. One day the rabbit asked the tortoise for a race. The tortoise agreed. Both of them started the race in a route where they have to reach one point, touch that post, and again they have to come back here. That is a race route actually. The race started. The hare ran fast, reached there. and watching its back, seeing that the tortoise is coming very slow, several kilometers away. So rabbit, with the overconfidence, he thought of taking a small nap. He fell asleep. He forgets everything. The tortoise go there slowly, touch to the point, again coming back, and the result is the tortoise won the match. This is how the story was told in our early days. The moral of this particular story is slow and steady wins the race. This is how we are all taught. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't be overconfident. So these are all the morals we have to take from the story. But the story not ends there. The rabbit, the hare, came back to his house and start thinking, why I lose the race? Immediately, there is something in their mind stating that my overconfidence is the thing. That is the reason I lost, I lose my race. And next day, he asked the same tortoise, shall we have the race again? This time also the tortoise accepted. And this time, the race started without non-stop. The hare go and come back. Touching that point, coming back to him. Now, who is the winner? As rightly said, the rabbit, the hare is the winner. What is the moral of this story? Slow and steady is fantastic. We will take. But fast and consistency will always beat slow and steady. Accept it or not. Fast and consistency will always beat slow and steady. You may be slow and steady. Slow and steady people may get the slow and steady jobs. Fast and consistent people will definitely overtake the slow and steady people. Again, this is the moral, fast and consistency from the second situation. The third situation, still the story continues. The tortoise came to his house and he started thinking, how come I can win this hare in a race? Now he is having something in his mind. The next day, the tortoise asked him, the hare, shall we have a race in a different route? This time I will tell you the route. The tortoise, the hare accepted. Now they start running a race. But fortunately or unfortunately, there is a river stream in between the goal point, the touching point, the end point actually. The hare ran fast, reached the river stream and stopped there. We don't know what to do next because we don't know how to swim. The tortoise came slow, entered inside the river stream, swim across, reached the end point, goal point. Who is the winner? As you rightly said, my dear friends, this time the tortoise is the winner. And what is the moral of the story? First moral, slow and steady wins the race. Second moral, fast and consistency will take you to the leadership position. And the moral of the story is working to your competencies. Working to your competencies will take you to the greater heights in your career. Career is nothing but it is going to be the race. Every day you are going to run. Every day you are going to show your ability to others, to the market, to the society, to the company, to the organization. So the moral of the third story is working to your competency will take you to the great career success. Now again, in this situation, these two friends, they too, this hare and the tortoise, they became friends actually. Now they are sitting together and speaking. At this course, they are coming out with a new race. They are planning to run the old race, the third race, with a different kind of thinking. Earlier race, third race, they ran separately. This time they want to run the race together. The race started. The hare carried the tortoise on his shoulder and ran very fast till the river stream. There, the tortoise carried the hare on his shoulder and swim across the river stream. Again, the hare carried the tortoise. Together they touched the end point. What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is you may fast and consistent. You may have a lot of competencies, but if you are not having the capability of working under teams, working on teams, you will never ever win. Working on teams, because if you are joining with an organization, if you are joining with a company, you are going to work with a team. You are not going to be alone. So you are going to working in a team. That teamwork will take you to the next level of your career success. So, my dear friends, there are four morals we have seen from this small story. Slow and steady wins the race. Yes, that's good moral. But still, fast and consistency will always overtake slow and steady. So be fast and consistent. And the third one is working to your competencies. Choose the career related with your competencies. Work some time choosing your career, choosing your job. Before that, identifying your competencies. For that only we are having topic SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis. That day we will have some exercise kind of things. How to identify, how to increase our competencies, what are all the needed competencies. So the third moral what you have seen is identifying your competencies. After identifying your competencies, work towards your competencies. And the final fourth moral is working on teams. So again, my dear students, I would like to say we are on the final stage of our first day webinar, and hope you are all vibrant. You are all enjoying this session actually. So the today's topic, what we have discussed so far is career choices. Always remember, career is not other people's choice. Career is your choice. Career is my choice, related with many pieces actually. Putting the pieces together, your career will be a greatest career, a successful career. What are all the pieces? Your competencies, your skills, your knowledge, your skills, competencies, knowledge, your interest, your learning style, all those things are involved. You should think what are all the things which I have, which was giving me more interesting mood from my childhood. What are all the things I love to do that? Or you incorporate those lovable things in your career. Then naturally your career will be a lovable career. Every Monday morning you'll be happy to walk into your office actually. If you are not choosing your career related with these competencies, skills, knowledge, talent, interest, and learning objective or your learning style, you are not considering all those facts. Straight away you are joining for a company. Then your career will never give you that much passion, that much comfort. If you are not having comfort of your 35 years of your journey, because as we discussed, your career is going to have the major portion of your lifetime. Exactly 35 to 40 years, you people are going to travel in your career. A career, if you are not having, if it is a stressful career, you just imagine. Then the work-life balance, you miss the work-life balance. There is no happiness in the home, there is no happiness in the job. Then what will happen? That leads you to the stress. Again, you have to attend a program with us. Sir, how to handle the stress, sir? We are having lot of institutions, lot of organizations are asking, sir, Anthony, sir, please have a session on stress management. All our people are undergoing with the stress, conflicts, conflict management, problem solving, work ethics. They are asking because the employees who are available in that company are not having the work ethics what is needed to a career success. So let us wind up this program with this actually, my dear participants. I once again heartful thanks for this wonderful opportunity made by St. John, the Baptist University of Malawi, St. Eugene University, Zambia. I thank the management, the staff members who are coordinating for making this webinar a grand success. I hope you enjoyed the program. You may come out with a few of your questions. I am willing to ask related with the today's. Don't come out with your if you are having any questions related with today's topic, you can come out with your questions. You can chat your questions. I can see your chat box and I can able to answer you. If there is no questions raised, okay, this is the first day. We are having plenty of days to come, and shortly I'll be visiting your place also. I think after the completion of this COVID quarantine process, everything over, I'll be visiting Malawi, and if the management permits, I will visit Zambia also. We will have in-person chat. I'm ready to meet. I'm having some projects also in my mind. I want to implement those projects in your place. We have made those projects very successful in our country. Now I want to have that because your place is very apt for doing that kind of project. Those things I will come and discuss with you when I am visiting your place. With this, I am winding up myself. Now we will move to the boardroom. Rajkumar sir, you can shoot out your questions, my dear friends. I can come out with the answers. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. Goodbye and best wishes in your career success. Let us hopefully we will fine tune everything within this 24 days. God bless you all.
Thank you so much for joining us today's session. We'll be very happy if you join us again tomorrow and for the next 18 days. And if you have any questions for the people who'll be with us during these sessions, please do and write your comments down below. Thank you very much.
You can share your feedback also. If you want to share any feedback about this session, you can share your feedback also in the chat box. I think you may have the feedback link very shortly in your chat box. Those information will be shared by the administration team.
Yes, so we have a feedback link. We will share now.
Dear participants, you can give your feedback in the comment box. I think the feedback link was given. Also leave your comments. How is the audio, video, my way of presentation? If you want to have any change, you just inform. We will change and act accordingly. The objective of this webinar is the reach. We want you people to get transformed. Please comment your feedbacks.
Thank you for watching today's program, and we'll be very happy to have an audience again tomorrow. Please have a nice day.
Now, check in the chat box. I will share the next session link.